Chapter 3. A caucus rat and a long tail. A caucus rat and a long tail. They were indeed a queer-looking party that assembled on the bank, the birds with their glad feathers, the animals with their fur clinging close to them, and all dripped wet, cross, and uncomfortable. The first question, of course, was how to get dry again. They had a consultation about this, and after a few minutes it seemed quite natural to Alice to find herself talking familiarly with them as if she had known them all her life. Indeed, she had quite a long argument with the lorry, who at last turned sulky, and would only say, "I am older than you, and must know better," and this Alice would not allow without knowing how old he was, and as the lorry positively refused to tell it again, there was no more to be said. At least the mouse was seems to be a person of some authority among them, called out, "Sit down, all of you, and listen to me. I'll so make you dry a north." They all sat down at once in a large ring, with the mouse in the middle. Alice kept her eyes anxiously fixed on it, for she felt sure she would catch a bad cold if she did not get dry very soon. Said the mouse with an important hat. "Are you all ready? This is the decent thing now. Stand all around, if you please." William the Conqueror, whose cause was favored by the Pope, was soon submitted to by the English, who wanted leaders and had been of late much accustomed to usurpation and conquest. Edwin and Morcar, the heirs of Mercia and Northumbria. "Oh," sighed the lorry with a shiver. "I beg your pardon," said the mouse, frowning, "but very politely did you speak?" "No," I said the lorry in hostility. "I thought you did," said the mouse. "I proceeded Edwin and Morcar, the heirs of America and Northumbria, declared for him, and even Stephen, the patriarchal archbishop of Canterbury, found it acceptable." "Found what?" said the duck. "Found it," the mouse replied rather crossly. "Of course, you know what it means." "I know what it means well not when find a thing," said the duck. "It's generally a frog or a worm. The question is, what did the archbishop find?" The mouse did not notice this question, but hurried went on. "Found it advisable to go with Edgar Atheling to meet William and offer him the crown." William's conduct at first was moderate, but the insolence of his Normans. "How are you getting on now, my dear?" it continued, turning to Alice. "It is spurt, as we ever," sighed Alice in a melancholy tone. "It doesn't seem to dry me at all." "In that case," sighed the dodo solemnly, rising to his feet, "I move that the meeting adjourn for the immediate adoption." For more energetic immediate speak English, said the eagle. I don't know the meaning of half those long words, and what's more, I don't believe you do either. And the eagle bent down its head to hide a smile. Some of the other birds tittered audibly. What I was going to say, said the dodo in an overtone, was that the best thing to get us there would be cows, right? What is cows, rice? Said Alice, not that this much wanted to know, but the dodo had paused as if it thought that somebody ought to speak, and no one else seemed inclined to say anything. Why, said the dodo, the best way to explain it is to do it, unless you might like to try the thing yourself. Some later day I will tell you how the dodo managed it. First it marked out a red course in a sort of circle. The exact shape doesn't matter each side. And then all the party were placed along the course here and there. There was no one to there and why, but they began running when they licked and left off. When they lack so, that is not easy to know when the race was over. However, when they had been running half an hour or so and were it dry again, the dodo suddenly bellowed, "Oh, the race is over!" And they all around it panting and asking but who was won. This question the dodo could not answer for a long time, with one finger pressed upon its forehead, the position in which you usually see Shakespeare in the picture of him, with the race weight in silence. At least the dodo everybody has one, and all must have prizes. But who is to give the prizes? With a chorus of voice asked. Why, see, of course, said the dodo, pointing into Alice with a finger, and the whole party to on round crying out in confused, "Why, prizes, prizes!" Alice had no idea what to do, and in the spite what put her hand in her pocket and pulled out a box of comfits. Luckily the salt water had not got into it, and handed them reckless prizes. There was a calci on a pitch all around. But she must have a prize herself, you know, said the mouse. Of course, the dodo replied very gravely. What else have you got in your pocket? He went on, turning to Alice. Only a thimble, sighed Alice sadly, hand it over her side the dodo. Then they all crowded around her once more, while the solemnly presented the thimble, saying, "We beg your acceptance of this elegant thimble." And when it had finished this short speech, they all carried. Alice thought the whole thing very absurd, but they all looked so grave that she did not dare to laugh, and as she could think of anything to say, she simply bowed and the thimble, looking as solemn as she could. The next thing was to add the convicts discussed some nosh and confusion as the large birds complained that they could not taste theirs and the small ones worked and had to be patted on the back. However, it was over at least, and they sat down again in a ring and began the mouse to tell them something more. "You promised to tell your history, you know," said Alice, annoyed. "It's you." Had K and D, she echoed in a whisper, half afraid that its call would be often again. "Mine is a long and sad tale," said the most stunning of Alice, "and singing is a long tale, can tell," said Alice. Looking down with wonder at the mouse tail. "But why do you call it sad?" And she kept on puzzling about it while the mouse was speaking, so that her idea of the tale was something like this: "For said to a mouse that had me at it, the mouse like a boss got to love it, cross you, come out, I'll tell my idea. Must have a tail, for really this warning I've nothing to say." The mouse to the first crop a tail disaster with the jury of judge will be foisting on bed. "He'll be judge, he'll be jury," said Johnny all for I'll try the boy cause and condemn you to that. "You're not attending," said the mouse to Alice severely. "What are you thinking of?" "I beg your pardon," said Alice very humbly. "You had got to the first bend, I think." "I had not," cried the mouse sharply and very angrily. "Not," said Alice, always ready to make herself useful, and looking anxiously about her. "Oh, don't let me help you on it." "I shall do nothing of the sort," said the mouse, getting up and walking away. "You insult me by talking such nonsense." "I didn't mean it," pleaded poor Alice. "But you're so clever, you know." The mouse only growled in rapidly. "Please come back and finish your story," Alice called after in the authors all joined in chorus. "Yes, please do." But the mouse only shook its head and walked a little quicker. "What a pity you wouldn't stay," said the lorry as soon as it was quit of sight, and took the opening of saying to her daughter, "Oh, my dear, let this be a lesson to you, never to see you damper." "How you charm, Ma," said the young crab a little snapsy. You ran not to the pass of a new star. I wish I had ordinary hair. I know I do," said Alice alone, addressing Nabi in process. "Sit, son, face it back. And what is Dina if I may venture to ask the question?" said the lorry. Alice repeated for she was always ready to talk about her pet Dina would care, and she got a petal on cat's ink made can think. "And I wish you could see her after the birds. Why, she ate little birds." A son looked at this. This pets caused a remarkable sensation among the party. Some of the birds hurried off at once, and old Maggie began wiping it off very careful, remarking, "Really must be getting home. The night hair doesn't you my child?" And Kenny cried out in a trembling voice to its children, "Come away, my dears, it is voice the children, "Come away, my dears. It is time to wear any bed on fire, sparkles they life alone. I wish I did. I hadn't mentioned Dina," she said to herself, in a melancholy tone. Nobody seems to like her blonde hair, and I am sure she's the best cat in the world. Oh my dear Dina, I wonder if I'll ever see you anymore. And her poor eyes began to cry again, for she felt very lonely and low spirited in a little while. However, she again destination held a little present of fresh in the destination and walked off eagerly, half hoping that the mouse had changed his mind and was coming back to finish his story.